The Killers on Jack 102.3. It is Meredith. They just announced a greatest hits tour, which is going to be pretty epic. Also, just wrapping up a tour, we got to talk about Kiss and what happened over the weekend. After 50 years of rock and roll, they played what was supposed to be, or what was their final show over the weekend in New York City. It lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then they announced, you guessed it, a new era for the band, but this time as avatars. Yeah, a video message appears on the screen after they perform Rock and Roll All Night. Oh, dating. It's too expensive. Don't do it. It's Jack 102.3. It's Meredith. I was just reading about how the average American has gone on $3,025 worth of dates in the past year. About 8 dates in the past 6 months seems to be average, which cost about $189 per date. Oh, in this economy? That's horrendous. Dates shouldn't have to cost that much. I'll tell you what, if they do cost that much, then you need to end them ASAP. And I don't mean the actual date. Don't leave the restaurant early. I mean the process of dating. Do like 2 or 3, and then it doesn't matter how you feel about so much cheaper. Okay, so last week we found out about the word of the year in terms of Merriam-Webster. They said it was authentic. Oxford University Press disagrees. It's Jack 102.3. I am Meredith, and Oxford University Press has declared its word of the year. And it's actually more of slang than it is a word. It's Riz, R-I-Z-Z. Do you know what Riz is? Riz is short form charisma. So if somebody's got charisma, you could say they've got Riz. Like I could say, wow, Stax, he sure has some Riz, right? Beat out a bunch of other contenders like Beige Flag and Swiftie. This is where we are in 2023. Riz, I don't think counts, though, because is that really how this works? Like the word of the year can just be short form of another word? Because it's just short for charisma, right? Does that mean that technically charisma would be the word of the year? Because Riz, like I said, it's not a word, it's a short form. Word of the year? No, I can't be. You still working from home? A lot of people are. Could be making you look like a monster. It's Jack 102.3. It is Meredith. And a lot of people still doing the remote working thing. That kind of stuck around after the pandemic. And there has been a new visual representation that has been released of what remote workers will look like if we continue this pattern in the next 25 years. Bad eyesight, tech neck, where it's all like bent out of shape, inflamed eyes, terrible posture, rapid weight gain. They drew a mock-up of a human. Her name is Susan, and she looks like a decoration you'd find at Spirit Halloween on October 1st, greeting customers into the store. She is terrifying. They say it's because she sits in front of a screen for 8 hours a day, no sunlight, no physical activity. She suffers from repetitive Hey, exciting news. Remember when we voted on projects to be funded in the next year to add some zhuzh to different neighborhoods throughout the city? Well, apparently 15 projects have officially been announced as being funded. You can find the complete list online, but they're going to take $250,000 and spread it out over these 15 projects covering 5 different geographic areas, which is incredible. Our city's going to be looking brand spanking new. It's the Tragically Hip on Jack. London, Jack 102.3. It is Meredith. And did you know that it's been 31 years since the first ever text message in the world Thanks, Neil. Well, that is it for me. Getting ready to head out of here for the day. But Barb's coming up next with your Playing Whatever Lunch, playing your song requests. What radio station plays song requests anymore? None of them, except us. 21023 is the number to text. Let Barb know your name and what song you want to hear. She'll get it on the radio for you. Or you can give her a call at 519-690-1023. All right, I'll be back in again tomorrow after Stax, Megan, and Loop, and we'll leave you with AC/DC. You shook me all night long. It's on Jack 1023.